Hi guys, it's Siobhan from Takiti and Beyond, and today I want to do a combined reading for the twin flames, so for the DM and the DF, together with just oracle cards, and it'll be like a relationship reading. So, let's get started. So we got 2 for the Divine Masculine and 2 for the Divine Feminine. So for the Divine Masculine, we got Past Life Relationship and Honeymoon. For the Divine Feminine, we got True Love, and This Could Be the One. So we'll get some angel card or some unicorn cards. I always want to call them angels. Well, they're angels too, just different. Okay. So for the Divine Masculine, you got Grandparent and Wish Upon a Star. And the Divine Feminine got Exercise and Brothers and Sisters. Now we'll get angel cards. Oops. So Divine Masculine got Comfort and Clairsentience. And the Divine Feminine got You Are Safe and Prosperity. Now I do want to get some tarot. I know this was going to be an all oracle, but I'm curious and I want to know more. Okay, I guess that's it then. Keep shuffling forever, nothing's gonna come out. Okay, so Divine Masculine got the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords in reverse, so that's 2 7s. That's interesting to me. And the Feminine got 6 of Cups, the Magician, and the 8 of Swords, which all came out in the Divine Feminine reading. So let's see here. So, start with the Divine Masculine. So they're, with past life relationship, honeymoon, they're wanting this past life relationship to come back, and they're wanting that honeymoon phase of this relationship that they know that they've had. So they're aware now of this twin flame relationship because it is a past life relationship. And this could also be from the past in this life as well. So it could be both or just the past life. So they're wanting to, honeymoons are, like when you get to spend some quality time together, you go on a vacation together. So they've got that on their mind. They want to reunite. They want to rekindle the romance, and they want to possibly travel with you, which is interesting because I think it was in the Divine Masculine reading where the Chariot and the Three of Wands came out, which is when I see those two together, I always see travel. So they want to go on some kind of a trip. And what I'm seeing here with Grandparent and Wish Upon a Star, it's almost like the grandparent may be giving them some money, maybe fulfilling their wishes, or the grandparent may have left them something in a will. Like maybe they've inherited something. There's some money coming in. Because with it right over top of honeymoon, it's almost like they're going to have the money to be able to make this happen. They're going to have the money to be able to move forward and go on a vacation if that's what they want to do. So then we got Comfort and Clairsentience. So to me, this is saying that they are awakening to their higher sensory abilities, as most, well, at least some of the population is at this time. So they're, this awakening is underway now. The incoming waves of light have been washing over the planet for quite some time now, and we've been upgrading steadily into our light bodies, into higher levels of consciousness, and a lot of our innate gifts are becoming tangible to us, so they're coming online, as I like to say. So clairsentience was the first one that came online for me, was being able to feel energy both with my hands and also with my emotions and with my body. So being empathic, being able to pick up on other people's emotions and not just how they're feeling at that moment, but like stored emotions and things that they may have traumas within them, or energy or emotions stuck in their energy body, their emotional body. You'll pick up on that if you're close to them or if you're touching them, as well as so being able to feel energies, like walking into a room and feeling that the energy is magnificent, or the energy is stagnant, whatever it is, being able to pick up on that and be in tune with that. And this may be a bit outside of their comfort zone. This might be, something that they're not used to, and any kind of change is uncomfortable, or it can be uncomfortable, especially if it's unexpected or it's the unknown, so it can be a little bit tumultuous to go through something like that, like to wake up to your own skills and gifts. But once you get acclimatized to them and you embrace them, you are able then to really step into your power, to take your power back, and to be able to be your true self, which is, your higher self, which is omniscient and extremely powerful. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. So then he got, or she, whatever, the Divine Masculine got 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the 7 of Swords. So 7 of Pentacles is that, especially coming up in reverse, it's saying that they're done waiting. They're ready to harvest now. Even if this is uncomfortable for them, they've been going through so much change recently that this change will be a welcome change, is what I'm hearing. Because the change that they've been through in the past was very unwelcome. It was very traumatizing, and the change that they experienced was all about loss and grief and pain, all of these really hard lessons. But they are just that, they are lessons. So the 7 of Swords is about deception, but it's coming up in reverse. It's saying that he's done with deceptive behavior, and he's done with He's done with lying and he wants to tell the truth. He wants to live authentically. He wants to speak his truth. And especially with the clairsentience, it's like he's starting to feel the truth of the situation. He's starting to feel the truth of his own self and being able to heal himself. So when you feel your own emotions at a deeper level, you're able to then understand them and heal them. Whereas before, it was like this whole repression mentality, like just push it down and maybe it'll go away. But that's not how it works. If anything, you push it down and it gets worse. So this clairsentience is allowing him to pull all of these things up to the surface so that he can really deal with them in a healthy way, even though it's not necessarily in his comfort zone, and move past them out of that into a new and better point in his life. So the divine feminine got true love, and this could be the one. So, the divine feminine is ready for union. She's ready for a relationship. She's ready for coming into this true love, knowing that this is the one. And it says this could be the one, but she knows intuitively, and with her gifts and her skills, she's able to pick up on the energies and understand that, yes, this is the one. So then we got exercise, brothers and sisters. So what I'm feeling with these two cards, yes, of course, this could be literally, make sure that you're exercising your body and taking care of your body and not just your mental and emotional self, because I know for me personally, I can sometimes get so caught up in like the spiritual aspect of myself that I forget about my body, or I neglect my body. So I don't move. I don't, eat enough or healthily, and I forget to drink water and that kind of thing. So if that resonates with you, then, take that in any way that you'd like. Yoga, for some reason, that has been coming up for me lately. So if you resonate with that, again, you can take that with you as a message. But the other night, not to go off on a tangent here, but I feel like this is relevant. The other night, there was a huge, massive wave of energy that came in, and I'm not sure where it was coming from. It could have been from the masculine, but it was feeling like anxiety, like feeling overwhelmed by this amount of energy and of this amount of sensitivity. And I was sitting on the couch, and usually when these kinds of energy come in, I will just relax and, go with it, feel into it. But this time, I really felt compelled to get up. So I literally just stood up in the middle of my living room and started doing all these movements with my body, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing. And then I realized after, I'm like, this is kind of like Tai Chi, or what I would imagine Tai Chi to be like. So I was doing, or like Qigong or whatever it's called. I was doing like these energetic movements, and I did that for a little while, and then I did some stretching, just following my intuition. And after that, I felt much better, and then I was able to relax. So just trust your body, trust your intuition, listen to yourself and what you need at each particular time, because it's going to change. Sometimes you'll need rest, sometimes you'll need to move, sometimes you'll need to quiet your mind, sometimes you'll need to act. So and like be decisive and things like that. So just trust the flow of the energy, and yourself and your higher self will guide you. But back to the cards. Sorry to go off. I know I have a tendency to just go off and ramble because I'm a water and air sign combination, so I'm all over the place. So exercise and brothers and sisters, what I'm actually getting from this, not in the literal sense, is that we need to exercise our unity. Like, we're bringing together, we're going to be working with other people, and we're going to be not necessarily just family, but that we are all brothers and sisters. So we're coming together as all of us being brothers and sisters in this as a team, so that we can unite. And just us in the Twin Flame community alone, when we come together and support each other, we're assisting each other in our timelines, we're assisting each other in our spiritual missions, and ultimately into union. So that's really positive for us, that we can work together and help each other in that way. So then we got You Are Safe and Prosperity. I love Archangel Michael. Whenever I'm feeling any lower energies, he's my go-to guy. Archangel Michael, come protect me with your shield of light and your sword of fire, and like cut all attachments and all that kind of stuff. So you can call on him anytime that you need him to cut attachments of energy, clear your energy, and protect you from any lower energy around you or within yourself. Like if you're having any negative thinking, he can help you to redirect that into positivity. So what I'm seeing here is that as twin flames, we're safe. As twin flames, we are protected, so there's nothing to worry about, and that we're being guided into prosperity by the angels, by the archangels. So we are, when we come into unity, we come into prosperity. So the two go hand in hand. And it stems back to the unity consciousness, which is the brothers and sisters. And we're going to be exercising our consciousness of that. So we're practicing looking at each other as brothers and sisters rather than separate entities, rather than separate beings. We're going to be practicing understanding that we're all one, that we're all soul family, and we're all in this together. And so we have to work together. And when we do that, we're protected because there's strength in numbers, and we are prosperous because we're not competing against each other. We're working together for the whole. And through that, we build abundance for each other. So then for the tarot cards, we got the Six of Cups, the Magician in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. And so this is the Six of Cups being about the past, and the Magician in reverse being about not necessarily using your creative abilities to the best that they could be used. And Eight of Swords is the mental trap. So something from the past is trapping us mentally and preventing us from coming into this mentality of safety, this mentality of prosperity. So look to your past. Okay, I'm getting family stuff, and that makes sense because we've got the brothers and sisters there. So I'm getting family things, like being told that you can't have that, or you can't do that, or that's not going to work, things like that. Being told no, basically, it's almost like going in and telling somebody something and being so excited about it, and then them being like, no, that's stupid. And it just kind of crushes you. And that's it stunted your magic. It prevented you from believing that you actually could, because somebody told you that you couldn't, but you actually can, because this is just a mental trap that's stemming from the past. And we are the magician. We are the creators. We are protected and we are prosperous. So it's time now to look into your past, in this past life, because I'm seeing that this is not from, or sorry, in this life, not from a past life. I'm seeing that this is something from childhood, or from when you were pre-adolescence or adolescence. So look into yourself, because this is a general reading. I'm not going to go into specifics, but you'll know what it is when you come across it. Because there was something there where somebody kind of stepped on your dreams, or they stepped on your self-worth. I'm hearing the word self-worth. They stepped on your magic. You know, they told you that's not real. It's almost like when you found out Santa wasn't real and just everything was crushed. You know, you felt crushed, lied to, that kind of a thing. But in reality, all of this magic is actually real. And we're just coming now back into the remembrance of that. So, let's get some fairy tarot for both. So for the divine masculine, Divine Feminine. So, masculine got the High Priestess and the Prince of Spring. And I feel as though oh no, it was the Divine Feminine. Sorry, I was trying to remember. The Divine Feminine got the High Priestess in the reading yesterday. So he's learning now to trust his intuition because he has this clairsentience awakening within him. So he's becoming more sensitive, and he's, you know, heeding the signs and going inwards to seek the knowledge that he's feeling now. Because before he was more cut off from it, but he's coming back into feeling and knowing and perceiving things in a different way, so that he can move forward, because we got the Prince of Spring, which is about immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So this is that passionate relationship that he's looking for, that he's ready to take action because he's tapped into his sensitivity, which is now guiding him. His higher self is guiding him. So when you are in alignment, you will receive signs, you will receive symbols, synchronicities to guide you on your way. And when you are not in alignment, you will hit, you know, roadblocks at every angle. Things just won't work out right, and nothing will flow. And that's how you know you're in alignment or you're not. Another way to know is if you're feeling really good about something and you're feeling really positive about something and you just generally feel really, really confident and sure and joyful. That's how you know you're in alignment. If you feel fear or anxiety or like that really ball in your gut feeling like something's not quite right, then you're probably not in alignment, and or your ego's taking over. So there is some differentiation that needs to take place there. But I feel as though the Divine Masculine has kind of gotten to the point now where he's learning to trust his higher self, to get into alignment with his higher self, which is the High Priestess, to be able to know what he wants and how to go about achieving that through action. So he is moving towards a relationship. He's taking action towards the relationship because he's done with the deception and he's done waiting. He's ready to harvest. And he's wished upon a star. He's wished upon a star for this honeymoon, and so it's time for something to happen. So for the Divine Feminine, we got Prince of Winter, the World, and Balance. And I don't read reversals in this deck, so Balance. However, in this circumstance, I am feeling called to read it in reverse. That's funny. I literally just said I don't, and then now they're telling me actually you have to in this case. Okay, I just listened to you guys. So, okay. So I'm going to come back to those, but about balance in reverse. So it says here, take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, and take your time. There's no need to rush. So I feel like the Divine Feminine has been rushing. We have not been taking everybody's opinions into account. We've been sort of in this mental trap. And that's throwing us off balance. And this may not have been a long time thing, because I feel like the Divine Feminine was actually doing really well for a long time. We still are. But there's things that we need to continue to address as we ascend. So it's not going to be like a one-time fix-all. It's going to be layers and layers and layers of uncovering things to heal, things to find balance, and that enables us to vibrate higher and embody higher levels of consciousness. So that's what we're doing, but it's going to take us working with other people. We're going to have to listen to other people. So that's why the Brothers and Sisters is here. It's saying to find balance and to get out of this mental trap, to become the creator of your reality, of your life, and live in this prosperity, it's time for us to get along with others and see the love and the best within them. So see the love and the best within yourself, your divine masculine, and everyone around you, and especially, family, friends, and anybody on the street, like that person who cuts you off in traffic. Don't be angry at them, send them love, because you don't know what they're going through, what led them to make that decision. And even if, they didn't do it out of malice or spite or anything like that. And if they did, then they need even more love because they're stuck in a lower vibrational reality. So it's our duty to be in service to them, to give them love, to help them to find balance. Because when we help others find balance, we balance ourselves. And when we balance ourselves, we help others find balance, right? So it's like this whole cyclical thing. So now with the world, which actually came up in the Divine Feminine reading as well. So that was now I'm forgetting. Was it the masculine reading or the feminine? Well, we'll find out later when I rewatch the videos. But it was one of them, got the world. And so a brilliant success, freedom to go in any direction, and a journey that's now complete. So we are coming to the end of this journey. We're not actually quite there yet, but what I'm seeing here is that we need to work with the world. We need to work with the world and be in service to the world through loving our brothers and sisters. Like that's what this is all about, and we need to practice that. It's what I'm seeing with the exercise card is not exercise it, but practice it. Practice loving everyone around you unconditionally, and we will be successful. When we do that, we vibrate at that frequency and we draw in the divine masculine so that we can have this loving romantic relationship, and it will be successful and it will be prosperous. But first we need to do that. So, Prince of Winter. This is the Knight of Swords. Yeah. So seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So this is about rushing in. This is very fast-moving energy. So an intellectual, where I feel that we've been possibly a little bit too much in the head. So to me, the Prince of Winter is asking us to kind of cut that out, in fact. So seeking, okay, so what I'm getting right now, what they're telling me is that it's not about seeking a solution intellectually within yourself, because we've been trapped in that. It's about seeking a solution intellectually from others. So there's something that you're not seeing that somebody else can help you to see. And this can be difficult. This can be challenging when you're trying to find something. It's almost like I can't reach my own back. I can't scratch it, or like I can't see what the back of my head looks like without a mirror. So we need that other person to help us to see ourselves clearly, or to show us the distortion that we've created of ourselves so that we can fix that and become a more clear image of who we are or who we want to be. So that whole thing with past stuff, it's definitely something from the past. So especially with the brothers and sisters and the grandparent card, something with family. So go talk to your family and hash things out. Kind of talk over things like, oh, what happened when I was this age? And like, there's some discussions that need to take place. And I feel as though that will assist in getting back into the positive aspect of the Creator and being able to manifest this true love, because this is the one, but we still have a little bit of work to do. And it's almost like the tables have turned. It's almost like the females were ready before, or the feminines were ready before, and we were just waiting on the masculine. And now that the masculine's starting to get ready, we're like, oh wait, we still have some stuff to do. That's what I'm really feeling from this whole reading, just overall. It's like the energies have gone kind of in the opposite direction, where we've reversed roles, which is common in the twin flame relationship, in the twin flame union. The polarities will shift. Sometimes your divine masculine, if that is a man, will have the masculine energy, and you as the female will have the feminine energy, but that can switch to where the man embodies the feminine energy and the female embodies the masculine energy. So it can shift back and forth, just like the poles of the planet can flip every 100,000 years or whatever it is. It's the same thing, and it just happens more frequently, and it happens for a reason, because it allows us to see things and feel things in different ways, and it allows us to level up. So that's actually it's a blessing, not a curse. So 3131, it was right when I looked at the time, so I'll have to look that up, but together the 3 and 1 makes 4, which is stability, and twin flame union is what I see with 4s. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you. Bye.